Hi, this is Curt with Red Carpet Report, and we're in Hollywood for the American Gods series premiere. Hey, that's awesome. Hi, I'm Curt. Very nice to meet you. So I've seen the first 4 episodes, so I've seen you.
Oh, what do you think?
Oh, really? Holy crap.
I haven't, hang on, let me.
Okay.
I have not seen it, so I don't know what.
Oh my God. A, it's brilliant. B, you were fantastic. You were exactly what I pictured in the book. So it is fantastically done.
Awesome.
So, I mean, tell me what it's like to be a god that's not the best luck.
Wait, what was the question?
What's it like to be a god with not the best luck, or a Jinn with not the best luck?
I don't know what that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't feel like he had bad luck. I think he just.
Oh, he had to clean up shit out of the car.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's a New York cab driver. But I think it was a choice, you know.
Do you really?
Yeah, because he needed to be hidden. He didn't want to. He's not somebody who wanted to be out there into the world.
Okay,
yeah.
See, I took it as this is kind of where he got stuck and he's just trapped there. But you took it as it was a choice.
No. I think he's somebody who, as a choice, this is somebody because he keeps taking people's identities. That's not his first identity. You know, and he could have taken anybody's identity. But why does it take a cab driver? Like, why does it take somebody?
And that's why I was like, did he get trapped? Did he get tricked or trapped into this identity? And now, interesting.
And then after that, it takes a salesman's identity. It's I think he's somebody who just doesn't want to be. Even when we think about what's happening in the series, you know, he shows up and he has a moment with Ian McShane's character, who's there's a reason why he's there.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
But he doesn't want to be part of the bigger picture.
Okay,
which you'll find out
you know what? That makes
sense.
sense.
Which we'll find out later down the line.
That makes sense in the book, and I really took it as he was trapped, but you're right. It does kind of make sense that he wasn't trapped at all. That was just he's almost like a tourist in different lives.
No, he's hidden. He's hidden for a reason. You know, he's one of those, and there's a great line in there where I think Salim's character says, "Are there many of you in the city?"
Yes.
And he says, "No.
Yeah.
There's not many of us." And it kind of feels like what's happened to the Jinns? Like, where are they going?
Exactly.
Are they being killed off? Like, what's going on? I think there's a lot there that we're going to find out later in the series.
Now, that being said, I mean, even the first 4 episodes, it is altered from. I mean, they've expanded on the book. Not all. I mean, they've altered as well, but they've expanded on the book. Does that mean they've expanded for Jinn as well?
Yes, and especially for Salim. Like, you're gonna, you know, I was telling somebody earlier. They were like, "What was the reason of that story?" And I said that while Shadow's going through his thing with Laura, and you know, they have this complicated relationship that's going on. Salim and the Jinn, Afrit, those two that's the purest love story in the book.
It really is.
People kind of really gravitate to, and they say, why is this here? Like, there's an actual love story, and it's between 2 Middle Eastern men.
And Middle Eastern men that are genuinely good people.
Yes.
Like, a lot of the people are very tortured, and even they think they're in love and they do horrible things. This didn't happen in that. I was like, are they going to actually put this verbatim basically from the book into the show? And I was afraid they weren't going to go as far as they did, and I'm glad that they did, because it is a beautiful love story.
They went, I mean, if you remember the scene, all the lines were straight out of the book.
They were straight out of the book.
They weren't expanding on anything. They took the scenes, even the descriptions of how it goes down.
True.
I don't want to ruin anything for viewers, but I don't want the way the book goes down. It's exactly how they put this visual concept together, and then, I mean, with the special effects and what happens, it goes.
Special effects blew me away because I did not expect that part of it. I was like, wow, they really are. They're going into.
Well, what did you think of it? Did you find it? Like, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the book.
Yeah.
I loved that story, and I was like, they're not going to give it justice, and they gave it justice. You were a phenomenal, like, honestly, you were exactly what I pictured. Like I said, when I read the book, I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Thank you.
And they didn't hold any punches, which is what I wanted. I wanted it to be like, this is love. You watch it until the scene is done. This is love. And it's not gratuitous. It's not anything. It's just love. Yeah. And it was done so well.
And you know what helped is that me and Omid have been friends for 10 years now.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then when I found out that he was doing it, I was like, I called him up. And I was like, dude, I am so thankful
Now, I was going to
TV
say,
gods, I was like, it was you.
well, I was going to say, would it be more awkward or less awkward? So it's less awkward.
It was so less awkward. I mean, there's true love in that thing. I mean, he's such a good person as
the finger in the mouth, the eye connection. Like, it is a love story in the middle of an effed up episode, you know, like a brutal episode.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, what do you think of, I mean, when this book was written, like, what, 10, 15 years ago, unfortunately, America wasn't like America is now with religion and immigration and racism and whatnot. Do you think that this story is going to have more of an impact because of the changes of America, or do you think
it's in everybody's face right now? Like, everybody's so self-aware of religion, gender, race.
Yeah.
You know, politics.
Yeah, who can love whom?
And who can love whom. And this whole thing is happening now. And so to have this kind of fantasy novel put to television, and now you're seeing these characters come to life, and these characters who look like people who are fighting for their rights right now.
Exactly.
It's the perfect time for this book. I think that's why so many people, and I think the reviews are great.
Oh yeah, they have.
Yeah, because people want to see this. People want to be drawn to something like this.
Instead of seeing all the horribleness in the news about these issues, we're watching this show, which shows the love and the positivity and some of the negativity in these issues.
And I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. I can't relate to anything on Game of Thrones. Like, I'm not going
really?
around. Yeah.
I wonder where the dragons are.
Yeah, I'm like, what's dragon? But this, I'm just like, I grew up with stories of Jinn. Like, my parents told me these stories, and that everybody knows the story of Thor. Everybody knows the story, you know, and that's what this book draws from. What people actually know and have grown up with are leprechauns and, you know, goddesses, and it's all there. So for people to be drawn to this, it's like, it's not a Marvel movie. This is something that people can actually feed off of. They're like, I could relate to this because my parents told me these stories.
Exactly.
When I was going to sleep.
It's memory stories. Yeah.
Total.
Thank you so much for talking to me. Honestly, I loved your performance. I can't wait for you to see your performance.
I don't know if I can watch it, to be honest. Maybe I won't, but...
No, you should. It's great. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe below, and make sure you tell me who's your favorite god. Yeah.